Welcome in, everybody, to Fantasy Pros. This is the Start Sit Live stream for Week 5 of the NFL. Welcome in. Welcome. Hope everyone's having a great day today. It's me, Joey P, Joe Pisapia. With me, as always, my co-host, the very cutesy, the very mindful, the very demure Derek Brown, everybody. We've got answers for your questions of who to start in your lineups. We got Thursday night football tonight, too, so we got to get them lineups ready to go. D-Bro, good to see you, my friend. Do you think we're going to get Malik Neighbors this week? I don't think it's looking good.
I don't think we get Malik Neighbors. And apparently, per the news, I got to go update the primer a little bit, Joey. I don't know if we get Devin Singletary either. So if Tyrone Tracy's out there on the waiver wire, people need to be picking him up too.
You did a little tweet about the Wan'Dale Robinson yesterday, I saw. For the people who don't live on X or the Twitter. I'm just going to call it Twitter from now because it's stupid. Like,
just stay with Twitter, stay with the Bird app. That's probably
just
the
to piss
best
him
way.
off, I'm going to call it Twitter. So on Twitter, you had a post about Wan'Dale with some interesting stats. Why don't you share that for the boys and girls here?
Yeah. So apparently Wan'Dale Robinson is tied for the second most red zone targets in the NFL with some very high praise names, Joey. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Nico Collins, and Aaron Jones sneaking in there. But I don't know if many people would understand or realize that Wan'Dale Robinson's gotten that much usage inside the red zone, and it's going to continue this week.
Well, definitely going to continue this week against the Seahawks, especially if Malik Neighbors is out too. Wan'Dale becomes the number one target there in that offense. So still available in more than 40% of leagues from what I saw over on Sleeper and a couple other spots there. But we've got questions that need answering, so we're going to answer them for you. Before we do, just a quick reminder, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, drop your comments below, drop your questions, and you just might win the latest from Trophy Smack. It's the Wall Smack. That's right. Everybody loves a good Wall Smack, especially D-Bro. We've teamed up with our friends over at Trophy Smack to give away something truly epic, the large fantasy football Wall Smack of your choosing. These magnetic metal wall plaques aren't just wall art. No. They are statement pieces that let everyone know how passionate you are about fantasy football, and whether you go with sleek floating style or the bold poster style. I love the bold poster myself. Wall Smack is the perfect addition for your fan cave. So enter now, drop your comments below, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell till it goes ding for notifications. That way you know if you're the big winner of the latest Trophy Smack Wall Smack giveaway. Trophy Smack is the #1 destination for epic tournament trophies. All right, D-Bro, it's question time. Let's get to it. We got a lot going on today. We've got Brian up here first. Wicks or Jeudy in the half PPR. This is an easy one for me. It's Dontayvion all the way against the Rams.
Easy Dontayvion. I want just to make sure that we put proper respect on Dontayvion Wicks' name. Wide receiver 3 in PPR scoring last week, Joey. I've got him as a top 24 wide receiver.
Touchdowns, so that helps.
24% target share also helps too, Bubba.
So I know it's going to be chalk, but I've got a lot of Jordan Love, Reed, Wicks, Jordan Love, Reed, and Kraft lineups this week. That's kind of where I'm rolling. Like, I don't care.
Two big shootouts that people need to be looking at, like spare parts of that Packers and Rams game. So Whittington, Tutu Atwell, hello. And Jacksonville and the Colts. 2 games that I think are going to surpass the totals this week, regardless of whoever's
Jacksonville
starting at quarterback.
certainly. Yeah, I think Jacksonville's not going to go 0-5. Cade, Otton, or Ertz? This is from Brett. So we got to make
Otton, actually. This is a good matchup for Otton. I'm rolling Otton.
Now, rolling the Otton. By the way, the upset special on Betting Pros this week has to do with your Saints. What do you think of that?
I like that. I like it.
Yeah,
I really like
in.
that.
I'm in. This is where I'm going. I've already bet it. And I got it in a parlay. So if you bet it with the 2 things I said, you could basically get those first 2 things right on Sunday. And then maybe on Monday night, rather, you see, you wait. Maybe the New Orleans Saints get up early and then you cash out of it and you just get out. So get out of Dodge. Just take the win. And then that way you don't leave it into the hands of Patrick Mahomes. Engram or Kraft? I know you like Kraft this week, but if Engram back, I got to play Engram.
Yeah, I mean, that all comes down to, like, if Engram plays, you're playing Engram. And this is, I mean, I like Kraft. I've got him as a top 12 tight end. But if Engram is playing, you're playing him. Because the other part about it, Joey, is, okay, we like Wicks. We think it's a fantastic matchup for Jacobs, Jaden Reed, maybe Romeo. Like, it's like, how many touchdowns can the Packers score? And you're going down the list. It's like, okay, well, Kraft is really good. But if all these other guys blow up, there's still enough meat left on the bone for him.
Next up here is Jake. Am I crazy to start T. Higgins over Tyreek Hill? No.
Not crazy.
I don't think you're crazy right now at all.
No. Tyreek Hill is going to get shadowed by Christian Gonzalez, who's been really stinking good. Still, Tyler Huntley, we saw how bad that is. And again, we talked about this earlier in the week, Joey. It's amazing how much everybody gives Tua crap and how he's not great and stuff like that. And you see what's happened to this offense without him there.
He's competent. I wouldn't call him great.
Really, he's a really good fit for what they do. I mean,
he's a good fit for what they do. Yes,
you're it.
100%. Sir Hayward is back for more. Lockett or Myers in the
PPR? It's going to be Lockett. Myers is going to get wiped off the face of the planet with Patrick Surtain.
Yeah, Noah's next here. Garrett Wilson or Diontae Johnson in the flex in the half PPR.
Diontae.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, it's Diontae.
Garrett Wilson stock. Time to buy, everybody. Especially with all the rumors about
we've talked about that on here too. Middle of the season on, his schedule lightens up a lot.
And now with the Adams stuff too. Yeah. Which I don't think is going to happen. I really don't think.
Oh, you don't? Where do you think he goes then? We talked about this a little bit earlier in the week. If he doesn't go Jets, where does he go? He's going somewhere.
It's not the Jets. I mean, what's next? You're going to get
I got a really fun spot for you, and I'm not even going to take credit.
What else does Aaron Rodgers want? Does he want Mike Holmgren? Does he want to add some gold to the green of the Jets? Like, what more do you need?
Holmgren. He's got new Holmgren and Nathaniel Hackett.
So. Baby, what more do you need? What else? What else do you want? You want to make it snow every weekend? Does that make you comfortable? Does that make you a good quarterback again?
Fun spot that I would love to see Davante Adams. And I can't even take credit for a friend of the show, Brett Coleman, put this out on X.
Love Brett Coleman. On Twitter.
The Detroit Lions. That would be a really fun spot.
It would be fun. It would look, some spot will open up. I'm not too
concerned. He's going somewhere. Just question of where.
Pitts or Njoku, Nick S.
Njoku if he plays.
Okay.
Don't know if he plays.
But... Jorge, Brian Thomas Jr. or Drake London.
I'm still going London, but it's only barely. I think BTJ has a huge game this week.
I think if you
need the ceiling, it's Brian Thomas Jr.
I would agree. I think Thomas is actually, is the ceiling play. And I don't have a problem if you play Thomas. Like to me, this is
the floor is higher for London. just based off of volume.
My feeling is that the Atlanta Falcons over time are going to get better, and you're going to see them. Like, this is
Agreed.
the time to buy London and Pitts
Agreed.
and all these guys that everybody's losing. I mean, it's week 5, everybody. Like, let's pump the brakes a little bit. Anfo, start Legette or Jauan Jennings. This is a tricky one.
Legette. It's Legette. I mean, Debo's going to play Brandon. I think this is either a
Didn't
huge
Debo play last week? So what?
What
Jennings
did Jennings
still
do?
good?
What did Jennings do that you're so enamored about? I got to look it up. I don't remember his box score like jumping off the page.
I'm going to look right now at Jauan Jennings. I'm going to look and find out what he did last week because I don't even remember the stat. He didn't go for 172. I know
he didn't go for 175.
I knew he had a big day, though. Here we go.
Yeah,
3 catches for 88.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll do.
A better day than I thought. Okay. All right.
Pretty good.
I
3
see you,
catches for
Jennings.
88. I'll take that. Pat, yo, DJ, Joey P. That's me, DJ Joey P. Wicky's crap.
Oh, no, don't. Why do you
need a lot of help?
That?
Otton or Conklin? I'm playing Cade Otton here. Definitely Otton.
If you need the ceiling, I like Conklin a lot.
Conklin.
Jets. Really good matchup for him. I'm going Conklin here.
I can't wait to see Aaron Rodgers on his back in London with all those purple.
As long as he's throwing passes
helmets
to our Conklin, I'm fine if he's laying on his back. It's fine.
That dude tank. Full PPR, Hubbard or Swift. It's Chuba for me, bro.
Chuba.
Robert, friend of the show. Good afternoon, guys. Robert's a gentleman. Thank God Robert's around.
Bob Lavelle.
Morons. And Robert is a true gentleman, I feel like. Yeah. Look at the way he addressed us. Good afternoon, gentlemen. You know, like in PPR, would you start in week 5 Brian Thomas Jr. or Garrett Wilson?
Ceiling play is Brian Thomas Jr. So it just depends on what you need.
Who do you think wins that game? Vikings? Jets?
Oh, it's the Vikings. Sam Darnold's going to go full Ghostbusters, baby.
I had a big argument on the betting. You got to watch this, everybody. Go to the Betting Pros channel.
Oh, geez.
Terrell Furman and I got into it about that because he is very much on the Jets this week. And I'm like,
why?
Bro,
why is he in on the Jets? Has he watched the Jets?
Well, look, I understand the whole.
Hold on. We gotta have a convo or therapy session here.
Weird things happen in London. I get it. Those games are underwhelming sometimes. That I get.
Yeah, the weird part would be the Jets playing good. Yeah.
His point was that what the Brian Flores defense does is disconcerting to younger quarterbacks because they disguise a lot of
to everybody
blitzes. Well, I'm just saying, well, he's done it against CJ Stroud and Jordan Love, who are operating at a way higher level at this point in their career than Aaron Rodgers. I don't care if Aaron Rodgers can identify it. Can he get the ball out in time? And can he avoid taking the sack? And I just think the answer is no to that.
No.
Ryan Jones, Waddle or Brown? Yikes.
I actually like Waddle this week.
I do too. I'm buying all the Dolphins too. We're only a couple weeks away.
The Ravens are a terrible rushing matchup too.
Friend of the show, Jen Richard, one of our favorites. Hey guys. What's up, Jen? Start Baker over Mahomes or just stream Geno against the Giants?
I was actually going to bring this up earlier when you were talking about the Saints versus the Chiefs. I don't think I'm going to have Patrick Mahomes ranked as a top 12 quarterback this week.
Well, he's at 12 in the consensus right now.
I think he's going to be outside the top 12 in mine. I would be starting Geno over him.
Watch
it's not that I don't like Baker, but I think Geno is the ceiling play. Geno has been which by the way, can we rewind for a second, Joey? One of us, maybe both of us, I don't want to take any of your thunder.
I don't want to give any of it yet.
Gave a bold call about Geno Smith being a QB1 this season. Right now, QB8 in fantasy.
That was not me. That was not me. That's all you. I give you credit for that one.
Chef Geno, baby.
You might just know what you're talking about.
Maybe. Some weeks when I'm, not the hot.
Look, what's funny to me? It's like nothing is ever 100% right.
No.
Our job is to inform everybody and dare I say entertain. Like if you do those two, that's our job.
Yes. Yes.
Dare I say that that's our job.
Dare you say that.
And, it's funny to me. It's like our hit percentage is pretty good around these parts. That's why people keep coming back. That's why our YouTube channel is so big. So I'm not going to get everything right. But if we got everything right, we wouldn't be here. That's what makes it fun. It's the challenge of trying to get as much right as we can. B. Hewitt, 47, Hunt or Dowdle in the half PPR. This is very tight for me. I don't know where you have them in the ECR. I'm looking right now. Kareem Hunt is, let's see. Hunt is actually ahead of Dowdle by a significant margin, 6 spots.
Ugh.
I think I get this. I think I do agree with the
I'm going Kareem Hunt. Yeah, I think just based off of the volume. I've got Hunt a few spots ahead of Dowdle. I think I
like him to catch the balls in this game too. Like I think you got to get him involved in the passing game a little bit, The Pitbull.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Gino or Darnold? Gino against the Giants for me.
Gino. Yeah, Gino. Big Gino.
God, I want Sam Darnold to win that game so bad. I've never rooted for the Vikings so hard in my whole life.
We haven't seen the monster. I don't want to make proclamations too much on this show, but I will say we've seen him be very, very good so far this year. We haven't seen the big blow up Aaron Jones game. I think that happens.
You know what's so fascinating too is that if this should go poorly for Rodgers and the Jets in London, right? Because nothing screams bounce back after losing at home and not being able to score a touchdown against the Denver Broncos and a quarterback that literally has negative passing yardage at halftime. Literally. Nothing screams bounce back like getting everybody on a plane and flying to London and then having to play a game a couple days later. But I can't imagine the media on Monday morning if Sam Darnold beats the I can't.
They'll be calling for Robert Saleh's job.
I'm in the New York tri-state area.
New York media will do that. That will be the headline. Does Robert Saleh make it through the season? I
don't know.
Just saying. And I think the Vikings win. I'm absolutely with you. I think Minnesota wins.
I'm so mad that I'm on air at that time because I'm going to be like watching one eye and watching the camera, watching one eye on that game. I'm
going to be making breakfast for the kids and yeah, go Sammy Darnold.
Oh, let's go to Adrian's question. Wicks or Downs? It's Wicks for me.
Oh, it's Wicks. But the real answer is play both.
Play both. There you go. Let's go to Tim's question. PPR, Ayuk or Pickens?
Oh, this is a play both. I love both of these wide receivers this week. I think both of them have huge games. So honestly, Tim, I'm getting both in the lineup. If you have to pick one of them, it's Pickens over Ayuk. This easily could be a huge Debo game, but I love both of them.
Right now is again, we took more questions yesterday.
Massive buy low. You have to go trade for him.
I can't tell you. It's Waddle and Ayuk. Like those are the two guys out there that nobody knows what to do with. Here,
trade
there you go, Grizzy. Ayuk or DJ Moore?
Ayuk. Easy Ayuk. Has anybody watched the Bears passing attack? Caleb looks lost
ugly. Right now. It's ugly.
And I know Chicago Bears fans are coping hard right now.
They're coping because they got 2 wins at home.
Bro.
But both of those wins you can give to the quarterbacks of the other team. Matthew Stafford handed them one.
There's the game ball for both of those weeks.
Oh yeah, and Will Levis definitely has the game ball for week 1. We should start doing that. Game balls from the other team.
That's nice.
That's a good bit. Mike's question: Rachaad White or JSN in the flex PPR? Rachaad White's the floor play here.
JSN.
But you're going JSN. Okay. All right.
You're going to be tilting your face off if Bucky Irving outproduces him this week.
Damian, Mooney, or Tank Dell. That's another one too. People have lost their mind with Tank Dell. They're out on Tank Dell.
I don't know if Tank Dell plays this week. So right now, I would say Mooney because unless you have another option. I don't know if Tank. He's only got a limited practice. And
get Mooney in there tonight. See what happens. Play him at wide receiver though, not at flex. That way you have options.
Is too far. This is too far.
Drake London or Jordan Addison?
This is too.
Still Drake London.
Addison got 4 targets. People. He got 4 targets on a rushing attempt and scored 2 touchdowns. Do you think any of that's replicable? No.
Jonathan,
especially if it's the Jets. Come on, no.
I do like the under in that game though. I think it's going to underwhelm a little bit. It feels like a 2010.
Which one? Jets and
Vikings. Yeah.
Yeah, I disagree. Lot of running by the Vikings.
Jonathan, GM Murphy, Odunze or JSN?
JSN. Again, I've watched the Chicago passing attack, and it's not great.
Tyler, Swift or Jacobs? Jacobs is a great matchup on paper today.
This is almost bro-worthy, to be honest.
No, it's not because Jacobs has got 0 tutties on the year, and Swift played better last week. I get this.
Okay.
I actually get this.
The Swift game was not so much a Swift game. This was the big takeaway from that game is start every running back with a freaking heartbeat against the Rams.
Well, it's hard. We don't have Aaron Donald anymore. Defensive line looks a lot different.
Jared Verse looks pretty good so far, though. Just saying.
Look at Jake's spelling of Wan'Dale. He's not even close. First of all, there's an apostrophe.
Just call him Wan'Dale.
Yes,
every time you start him, you win.
Yeah, Wan'Dale Robinson, very good. Wan'Dale or Waddle?
Oh, I think I'm going Wan'Dale.
I think so too. I think you have to,
especially Neighbors out. I mean, he's going to get what, Joey? Like 15 targets.
Zach Gazella, Worthy or Dontayvion?
Dontayvion, easy.
Man, I wish I can't believe Dwayne outbid us so hard on him,
dude.
In flex.
I saw that.
$67?
I thought I put in a very
Bro.
aggressive bid.
I thought
and
I was
we woke up
aggressive.
the next morning, and I was like, "What?
Were
I
you
was
above
not happy
me?
with that.
Because I thought I was being
20,
aggressive.
26 or 30, I think I had in Flex League.
You might have been more aggressive than me. I'm
But
looking at it.
67? Whew.
67. Yeah, I'm looking at the bids right now. You were at
Blowing
27.
The fab wad on that one.
You were at 27.
I figured a lot of people would be at 25.
Erickson was at 25. Rodas
Mhm.
was at 24. I was at 19. I thought I was being aggressive, but
I thought I was being aggressive. Apparently not.
I should have been more. But I mean, honestly, 67. Seriously, he just emptied the clip. He must have.
Pretty much.
Elijah Slavin, Diontae Johnson, DJ Moore have Wilson and Godwin starting.
Diontae
it is. Next up here, Dr. Brovak, paging Dr. Brovak, have PPR, Kyle Pitts or Tucker Kraft.
I like tight ends.
I know
that
I'm not
score
saying
fantasy
anything.
points.
I know.
I like Pitts.
I know.
Rough,
I
dude.
know.
It's been really rough.
Brian Mott, full PPR, Hubbard or Connor?
Easy
He
Connor.
says, okay, love you, bye.
Bye, Brian. No, really, stay.
Hey, Brian, stay. Get your question answered.
Please stay.
It's Chuba or Connor? Which one was it for you?
That's Connor. Connor has been awesome. Like in 3 of the 4 games, I think he scored at least 17 or 18 PPR points.
Robbie, Flowers or BTJ in the full point PPR?
BTJ.
Yeah, I don't have any shares of him this year. I wasn't quite seeing it, but I see it now. So
I have a lot of Christian Kirk. I don't have a lot of BTJ. But
I have honestly, I have
Mm-hmm.
no Jaguars. I got 18 in a dynasty league, but outside of that, and I just traded Lawrence for Fields and Pickens last week.
Tank looks so good this year, Joey. We just had to wait a year, but Tank looks so good.
Well, he does. Shaheed or Shakir?
Shaheed. I don't even know if Shakir plays this week, which leads me down another deep rabbit hole. If you're in deep leagues, if Shakir is out, consider Curtis Samuel this week. If you're struggling, like
I say the same thing. A lot of people are trying to like pull a Keon Coleman stuff, and I'm like,
no,
dude,
Houston is a slot funnel. Yeah, it'd be Curtis Samuel.
He's one of those deep streamers this week. If you're in a bad spot, I agree 100%.
Large field GPP.
While we're talking about it, I might have to go check one of my leagues right now because I'm thinking I'm needing
crap. Is he out there in flex league? You're gonna go add him over?
No,
flex,
not in flex. He might be out there in flex, but you never know. Next one here is, let's see, Cole Kmet or Evan Engram. It's Evan Engram for me.
Engram, he plays. Yeah.
Next up, Joke. Start Wicks or Pickens.
Both.
Well, you can't start both here. You have to pick one.
All right, let me go to the ranks. I don't want to lie to people because somebody's going to pull it up.
Going to the ranks, folks.
Pickens. I got Pickens at wide receiver 13 this week.
Pickens at wide receiver 13.
Actually, no, I correct myself. Wide receiver 12.
Curtis Samuel is available, and now he's on my team.
It's
not the league with you. You're not
okay. I was gonna say, I was like, don't do these things to me on air.
On air? How dare you?
On air pain for everybody to see. Just ripping off band-aids, man.
No, it's in the. I don't think you're not in the. Which Yahoo league are you in? Are we in the same one for the
Raphael?
Staff? I don't think I'm in that one. Oh no, Raphael. Oh no, you are in that league. Sorry.
See, this is what happens.
Well, you shouldn't give out such good information. Abhinav Das. I can't believe I picked
Seth, kick him off.
Live
please.
ad right on the show.
Seth, I need help. Kick him off.
Do we get a ruling
producer
on
powers?
That? Am I allowed to do live ads on the show? I don't think that's.
Come on,
really
Seth.
fair.
Producer powers. Kick this man.
All right.
I've gone solo before.
Do I start? God, Ramondre or Bucky Irving?
This is a little bit too far. Ramondre. This is just volume.
The fumble issues are for reals, though. Just saying.
Alex Van Pelt issues are for real. He's honestly probably a bottom 5 coordinator right now in the league. If you like Drake May, you're hoping that he doesn't play this year. I'm just going to throw it out there.
I like Drake May, and I'm hoping he doesn't play this year.
Yeah,
to throw him out there
would be Bryce Young level idiocy.
No, don't do it. You're all you're going to do is regress him.
Yes, everybody
at some point
asking
you might have a choice.
every week. Like, is he playing? No, because we suck. He doesn't need to play. Let's be bad for him.
Brissett is probably I imagine not going to make it through the entire season. So at some point you're going to see Drake May.
He should make it through the entire season.
No, I mean physically, that offensive line. I mean, physically, he's going to get destroyed.
And now Andrews is out. Yeah, it's going to be bad, dude.
Yeah, It's some bad news. All right. Who do I start? Zach Moss or T. Higgins in the flex?
Higgins. Baltimore is really good versus the run.
Angie Vasquez, Baker or Fields?
Hi,
the PPR. Well, it doesn't matter if it's PPR because they're quarterbacks, Angie.
Excuse you. Jared Goff would like a word. He said, "Hold my beer." While
I love that stat too, where Jared Goff has more receiving touchdowns, and they showed all the guys receiving touchdowns. It was depressing and funny. So it was Fields for you.
Yeah, Fields. Does he have more receiving touchdowns than Kyle Pitts this year? I got to go look.
Why do you have to do that? Why do you have to hurt me like this on the show?
No, they're tied. Sorry, my bad. They're tied. Jared Goff and Kyle Pitts are tied for receiving touchdowns this year. How painful is that stat?
Mike Pessin, Trey Sermon, or Rachaad White in the PPR? I think you play Rachaad White tonight because you just don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah,
as we get closer.
I don't think JT plays, but it's a horrible matchup for Sermon.
Yeah,
it's the Cam Akers corollary.
When have the Colts ever been good in Jacksonville either? Just throwing that out there.
Big game Joe Flacco
magic.
Says hi.
They need Joe Flacco magic. G-Man, Pitts or Komet?
Ooh,
still playing Pitts. Sorry,
Komet. I'm playing Komet.
Boo. Dylan, half PPR, Waddle or Mooney? People must hate when we have split answers. They
play Jared Goff at tight end. We're going Waddle.
I bet he qualifies there on Yahoo now.
He might. Yeah.
Got Josh Hart
receiving touchdowns.
He's got more receiving touchdowns than Taysom Hill. Chase Brown or Rachaad White?
It's White.
It's White. All right. If we don't get to your question today, we'll try to get to as many as we can. Don't forget, there's still ways to get advice, including the start sit assistant at My Playbook. Go to fantasypros.com/myplaybook, and you can say goodbye to start sit dilemmas just like this. Boom. Fantasy Pro Start Sit Assistant is here, and within seconds, you'll know exactly who to play and get the optimal results for every single week. So maximize your lineup's potential with just a few clicks of your finger. Head to fantasypros.com/myplaybook or just download the My Playbook app and make winning decisions in no time. I love it. I used it last week in a couple of spots there where even I was struggling with a couple decisions, and I was very happy with all the My Playbook tools. And I'll tell you, man, it's so great to be able to go and just like, you see an injury to a guy, you're like, oh, how many leagues do I have him in? Bing, boom, boom, 2 seconds. Oh, all these. I got to get him out in all these. And then I can make the changes right from My Playbook. So good. Sync your leagues for free, everybody. Let's get back to the questions. Mitch Engel's question here. Full PPR, Wicks, Whittington, or Trey Tucker? It's Wicks.
It's easy Wicks.
I can't believe Dwayne spent $67 on Wicks. I can't believe it.
It's a lot. I like Wicks, but it's a lot.
I don't like Wicks that much. James, Fields or Kyler Murray?
Fields. Easy Fields.
Love it. Justin Fields, QB1.
Speaking of
Ryan Ross. Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Mooney or Legette?
We haven't got any y'alls out of you lately. What's going on with that, Joey?
I don't know.
You're all pent up.
It's not feeling it yet. As the season wears on, I wear down. I think that's what it is. It's Ryan Ross, Mooney or Legette. Which one do you want to do?
I'm going Legette on this one.
Everybody loves Legette this week. Everybody's loving him. Daniel Deschamps, longtime subscriber. Love you guys. That's it. No questions. Daniel, thank you. Glad you're here with us. All right, let's go to Gabe. PPR, Kirk or Wan'Dale?
Kirk.
Boo. You're no fun. All the Wan'Dale. I got him ranked over Kirk this week. I've had it with Kirk.
You don't like targets? You don't like receptions?
Mortism?
How do you say
that?
Is one of those M's silent?
I don't know.
Memauer?
It sounds like some sort of ASMR sound. I don't know.
It's got a tism. That's all I know.
Something like that. Worthy or Shakir?
Ooh, I don't know.
Worthy.
Your plays this week. Worthy though.
Josh Hart, Rachaad White or Chase Brown?
White.
Eric, Ayuk or London?
Ayuk
is flying through. Melanie, Atwell or Adunze at the flex?
Atwell. Going 2-2.
Atwell. The 2-2. Well, they got to trade Keenan Allen. Like that's the other thing the Bears got to do.
Speaking of low key guys that could go to the Chiefs, Keenan Allen.
See, that's
makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. I think you threw that out on our earlier show this week.
I did, and I've circled it, and I think I'd be buying.
Look at me! I'm not taking credit for it.
I gave you credit for the Geno stuff. The early Sergeant G, JSN or Xavier Worthy. I know what you're going to say.
JSN.
Is it a matchup? It's just the Giants. It's just the Giants. That's
It's
it,
the
right?
Giants. Start everybody versus the Giants.
Just Keenan Allen or Lazard.
I'm going Keenan Allen. I don't like
I
it.
am too.
I'm going Keenan Allen.
I am too. We're holding hands on that one. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Can't do it. Travis, Bowers or Kincaid?
Bowers.
What do you think of Kincaid? What you've seen so far out of him?
I think he's being
It feels kind
held.
of mid.
It's not so much him. It's Buffalo's beating the crap out of teams, or they got blown out last week. They haven't gotten in a lot of games where they're either forced to throw the ball or they're passing a lot. That's the biggest problem with everybody in that Buffalo passing offense right now. It sucks.
Well, in week 1, they got into a thing with the Cardinals where they were throwing the ball a lot.
Yeah.
It just feels kind of, I don't know. This week too with the Texans, I think it's going to be an under, actually. I think it's going to underperform a little bit.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Texas has been a little flat, and 2 straight road games for Buffalo. I think everybody's going to see that. They're going to see the 2 quarterbacks, and they're going to go, wow, it's going to be 70 points. And I'm like, I don't know about that.
I don't know if
think
Mixon or Pierce play. This actually could be, everybody's been like, oh, the Cam Akers week. This could be the Cam Akers week. Derrick Henry.
Well, what about, and Shakir might not play too. You're talking about too, right?
Yep, Curtis Samuel.
Delfino, James, Shakir, or Wan'Dale?
Windell.
Mark, Geno, Smith, or Stroud?
Oh,
you gotta play Stroud against the Giants.
I'm playing
Geno against the Giants. No,
I'm playing
Geno
Stroud
against the Giants.
I get it. The only reason I lean Stroud, and this isn't just like start your studs, this easily could be Kenneth Walker going for another freaking 3 touchdowns because the Giants' run defense is terrible.
All right, next up here is Luis, Trey Tucker, or Xavier
Legette.
Ditto. Colleen, Roshan, or Antonio Gibson. Need help! Exclamation points.
I'm going
Roshan. Colleen, I'm not going to lie to you. This is a bad spot already. Like,
yeah,
I don't think any.
I mean, I think you could see Roshan get another touchdown, and that can make the difference here. The rushing matchup is really good, so Chicago probably leans on the running game again.
Yeah, I can't get there for a Gibson. I can't do it.
He's not getting enough work.
Option C, Colleen, you got to go make a trade or do something or look to the waiver wire. Koji, Mahomes, or Richardson?
This is easy, Richardson. Richardson, if he plays. I don't
think he's going to play, dude. I don't get that feeling.
If he plays, it's Richardson. If not, then you've got your,
Cappy, Baker, or Kyler?
Baker. Kyler stands don't like the fact that I just put it out there that he's not playing great this year so far.
He's not.
My fault.
He played good in that first game. It's been underwhelming ever since.
I mean, look, outside of like what he did versus the Rams, what has Kyler done this year where you're like, oh, I must start him?
Well, he was pretty good that first game against Buffalo too. So that's 50% of the games already. Let's be honest. I mean, he put out good fantasy numbers. He ran everywhere. And I think the difference is with and without McBride.
Yep.
I think that's the difference.
That and Kyler, I watched some of the All-22. I mean, he's just big play hunting, man. Just take the underneath when they're giving it to you versus too high. Just take.
But the problem is he can't take the underneath because he wants to take the underneath with McBride. And when McBride ain't there, he doesn't want to take it. He's not want to take it. That's the problem. Michael Thompson, full PPR, Odunze or Whittington?
Whittington.
I love everyone's coming around to Whittington now.
Whittington had almost a 20 target share last week. I've been
pounding the table for Whittington for weeks.
Primer videos should be live tomorrow on the channel or Saturday. Jordan Whittington might be featured in there.
Yeah, he should be. That boy good. Fresh tea, Olave or Downs?
Fresh tea. Alave.
Yeah, I mean, this is not close. I mean, come on now. Moose, Justice Hill, Dowdle, or Algier?
Go on, Algier. Short week, run funnel defense. I already bet his over for rushing yards.
Fun fact, the 2 times he's gone over his over for rushing yards, they've won games.
Oh. So you think Atlanta wins?
I did that I'm just saying you can correlate those 2 things together. If you have Atlanta winning, you might want to take the over on the Algier and put it together.
I like it.
Follow me on Betting Pros, bettingpros.com. Emily L.
Smooth. Cool as the other side of the pillow, Joey.
Ayuk or Downs if Flacco plays? It's still Ayuk.
It's Ayuk, and I don't care who the quarterback is. It's still Ayuk.
I love how diverse our folks are here. I love it. I love looking at this chat. You see men, you see women, You see people from different
You
locations.
don't see any
different
AI
countries
bots.
here.
It's wonderful.
Well, I mean, Dylan might be an AI bot because he's got just a D here. It's just like doesn't even have a picture. Come on, Dylan.
Get mad at somebody for the D. Okay, I guess we're there.
Dylan, it's a lowercase D though. So Chase Brown or Bigsby.
Got it.
Bigsby or Brown? Jackass.
Bigsby.
Maxwell Robertson.
For you to go there.
Now, look, if you're meaning Jaden Reed or MHJ, look, you got to play both those dudes.
Both. The answer is both.
But if you can only play one, if it's some crazy, 2 wide receiver league and you're just stacked at wide receiver, right? You got to play Reed this week. Like, you have to.
You're playing over Marvin Harrison Jr.?
Yeah. This week against the Rams. Okay. Dude, he's Deebo Samuel if Deebo Samuel is so good at football. That's what he is. Right?
I'm
not going to call him the poor man. I'm not going to call him the poor man's Deebo Samuel.
Deebo Samuel.
That's what it is. Mayor's watching the chat. He just messaged me something. He said the winner of last month's helmet is actually from Germany. So look at that. Like, that's what I mean. Like,
good to
amazing. We got Australia, we got Mexico, we've got France. Like, it's amazing, man. The power of fantasy football. Unbelievable. Subscribe to
bringing everybody together, baby, worldwide.
This is what we do. We bring people together. And speaking of bringing people together, great way to do that is our Discord. See what I did there? fantasypros.com/chat. It's free. Look at Seth was right on that. Bang! He doesn't miss a trick.
Boom!
So go ahead, join it. fantasypros.com/chat. It's free. We do shows on there. We've got all sorts of AMAs. We've got opportunities for you to be on the shows as well. Out of Bounds every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern, we record there. So go check it out. It's a great little community. It's like not even little. It's an enormous community. Let's be honest at this point. So it's a great opportunity for you to meet another group of fantasy football degenerates just like you and have some fun and talk some football. And look, a lot of smart players there too, because I know I'm in leagues with them and Derek's in leagues with them and we're all in leagues together. We've gotten to know these people over the years. So hang out with us on our Discord as well. Let's get to some more questions too. We got a new tool to announce here on the show too for a lot of people. Stay tuned because something really cool too that's still new to the My Playbook suite of tools that I want to talk about. But first, let's get to some more questions. Shane, Garrett Wilson or McLaurin in the full point PPR? I can't sit Terry McLaurin. I can't do it.
So
James playing too well.
I actually wrote about this in the primer. The fact that everybody gives Cliff crap about the fact that I get it, that McLaurin doesn't move around the formation. That's going to help him this week. He's going to run most of his routes on Martin Emerson Jr., who has been the weak link for the Browns. So I'm with you. It's McLaurin.
I would love if you and I, we probably can't really do this, but not broadcast it, but you and I should do watch a football game live and break it down as we go on the channel. We should do that in the playoffs. I think it'd be beautiful. So much fun.
Absolutely beautiful. Everybody toss it in the chat. Put it in the comments.
You want to see
the on-air commentary. Come on, people.
Joe and Debro, the perfect companion watching the playoff games. You don't want to hear Tony Romo go a million times. You don't want to hear that noise because I don't. You hang out with us.
Listen to Chris Collinsworth. That's for sure.
Well, here's a guy with a question. King, J.K. Dobbins for Ayuk.
Yeah, get Ayuk. Yep. Guessing that's a trade question.
I assume. Yeah. Skip. Not enough skips anymore.
There isn't. Need more skips.
Is it possible to be depressed with a name like Skip? Like it seems like everything's going like you're just excited. Right? Know. Like what's your name?
As long as we don't skip over his question, I think he's okay.
Wicks or Achan?
Wicks. It's Wicks. I know you're gonna hate it. It's Wicks. I don't care. It's Wicks.
I hate it so much.
I know you hate it.
Achan.
I'm not.
I can't get away from Achan. I can't do it.
The Patriots might suck in most different realms, but the run defense.
Meeting a guy named Skip who's like a downer. I can't.
I know a few Skips. Everybody's nice and cordial and
Skip has got to be. Yeah, can't be down with a name like Skip. Isaias Gutierrez, PPR. Should I start Fields or Burrow?
Floors with Burrow. The ceiling is with Fields.
Mayor actually had a funny comment in our chat. He says, "Obviously, you've never seen depressed Skip Bayless."
Some of those videos were like, what was he filmed
after
one
the
from
Cowboys
his kitchen?
lose?
Yeah, from his kitchen, where you're like, "Oh, Skip Bayless is."
He's not really depressed though. That's all a joke. That guy's swimming in money.
That.
So I think that's all for show. That's
I mean,
all
you
for
can't
show.
you can't take anything out of his mouth as being reality.
No, that's true. Not like here. Everything here is real. Cool sushi. Bucky Irving versus
Nice
Jerome
game.
Ford.
Ford. Great matchup for Ford this week.
I struggle with him in my rankings, so that's interesting to hear.
I got him as a top 24 running back. I don't think Nick Chubb plays this week. Ford has been the workhorse back. Like he's had 75% of the snaps or higher in 3 of their 4 games.
All right. So I want to tell everybody about the new tool at My Playbook too. You might not have realized exists here. It's called Are They Playing? Okay. So if you're wondering if injured players are suiting up, and look, we're wondering it right now, just like you are. We're all in the same boat. You can check out the new Are They Playing tool. It uses AI and years of injury data to give you an accurate prediction on whether or not an injured player is going to play. So you can make the move you need to on the waiver wire, make that trade you need to, look ahead to what you might have on your bench and get the right players in. So Are They Playing is, again, one of the great tools here we have over at Fantasy Pros. Go to fantasypros.com/arethaykplaying. Check it out right now. Our dev team is better than anybody else. They just continue to innovate and blow the competition away. There's a lot of imitators out there. There's only one Fantasy Pros. There's only one My Playbook. There's only one suite of tools here. So make sure you check out Are They Playing on fantasypros.com/arethaykplaying. All right, let's try to get a couple other questions in here real quick.
Joey, just to roll down the list for this tool, which is freaking fantastic.
It's so good.
Jonathan Taylor, 35% chance. Malik Neighbors, 26% chance.
You're giving away the tool. Let people go find it.
They need the knowledge. They need to know that this thing is real and it's backed by good data.
Well, it is free, so but still.
I was fixing to say.
I want people to go see things,
Joey.
All right, no more teasing. That's it. Jake, half PPR, Kareem Hunt or Ramondre Stevenson? I'm playing Kareem Hunt.
Playing Kareem, but I don't like it.
That's fine. It's one team scores.
I agree.
Patriots are the worst. They're so bad.
Probably get shut up.
Tyreek or Wicks from Sir.
Wicks. Are you really playing Tyreek over Dontayvion Wicks? Tell me that, Joey.
I have a hard time.
You're giving me faces. I know it. Take the name out of it. What have we seen?
I can't take the name out of it because that name is the 1-1 player most likely drafted in many leagues, or 1-3 or 2. I can't do it.
And he's going to get shadowed by Christian Gonzalez. You've done this to me on previous weeks. Come on, man.
Christian Gonzalez is good, but Tyreek Hill is elite. I'm sorry. I'll take the. There's a finite number. I had this. This is another argument I had with Terrell. There's a finite number of elite wide receivers in this league. It's Jamar Chase. It's Tyreek Hill. It's Justin Jefferson. I don't know if you want to put CeeDee Lamb in that realm.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it. I will take the elite wide receivers over every corner.
They still have to get catchable targets, Joey.
I understand that, but against the Patriots, you just need that one play because they stink.
So does the Dolphins.
Look, I want to play Wicks this week, but not over Tyreek Hill. I'm sorry. Roshan or McNichols from Mr. Rivers. Look, you can't chase this.
McNichols is not playing. Eckler's going to be back, so that makes this easy. It's Roshan.
Yeah, I saw a comment. Why did you guys talk about McNichols? I'm like, because he's probably not going to play this week.
Because he's not going to be doing anything this week.
If he does, then we'll talk about him. That's fine.
Yeah.
But let's not go crazy.
The only thing that I will say about that is Brian Robinson Jr. is dealing with a knee issue. He didn't practice again today, but still think Eckler takes the lead.
Agreed, but if Robinson is out, then we can say McNichols is viable. But I don't think we're.
He's viable, but then he probably just plays the Eckler role.
Fields or Stroud this week from Super Trooper.
Oh, good Lord!
I take the rushing equity of Fields.
I think I'm taking Fields. Yeah,
DeMarcus Lawrence isn't out. Yeah. He's not playing.
Did
we get an update on Micah Parsons yet?
I don't think he's playing. I don't think he has a chance. I didn't think he was going towards it too.
Because if you're missing both of those guys.
Yeah, I do have Fields over Stroud in my ranks. So
Steelers at home. Alan D, JSN or DJ Moore?
JSN.
You hate DJ Moore. You hate the Bears.
Has anybody watched the Bears passing attack? They hate themselves.
Rachaad White or Eckler?
White.
Yeah, you don't want to wait for Eckler, right?
No, because if Brian Robinson plays, Eckler's still in his same usual role.
Dylan Aston, Gino or Dak?
Gino.
Bowers or Kittle?
I don't know if Kittle plays this week. That's a good problem to have, by the way. But Kittle's dealing with the rib issue now. Play Bowers.
It's not going to be pretty because, oh God, I'd talk about another under. You could set that game at 15, and I'd be like, under.
Yeah, I was surprised it actually didn't open at like in the low 30s. Like, what was it, 36 and a half? I was like, I couldn't bet the under fast enough.
Daniel Benjamin, Eckler, and Downs.
Downs.
Which one do you want to play?
Not even close. Downs.
I'm hoping Flacco plays this week because I got some Pittman shares that would love to see Joe Flacco. They'd love it.
I want Richardson to play because he's going to play well, and that way people will stop hating on him. Like week 1 never happened.
Trake Gaming, full PPR, Pat Fryermuth or Cade Otton?
Fryermuth. Easy.
Patty Cakes. Patrick, full PPR, Tolbert, Tracy, D-Rob.
Tracy. Yeah, I don't know if Singletary plays, so I'll go Tracy here.
Tolbert's interesting because Cooks is out.
Yeah.
So I don't think Tolbert in the full PPR is a bad start at all.
No,
Matt,
I don't think it's a bad start.
Garrett Wilson or Mike Evans? I'm playing Mike Evans.
Mike Evans. Mike Evans. Like, what have we seen out of Garrett Wilson to even consider playing him over Evans?
Look, I'm buying Garrett Wilson everywhere, but like I got it.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I want to play him.
Doesn't mean I have to play him over Mike Evans.
Yeah, agreed.
Trayvon, this is why you stop playing 2 wide receiver leagues, kids.
Yep.
It's a bad choice. Trayvon D. Waddle for Pittman.
Okay.
Don't
care who the quarterback is. Pittman.
YouTube user Amari Cooper or Ayuk this week, full PPR.
Very creative name. I like that a lot.
YouTube user.
Ayuk. Yeah.
And look, but at least YouTube user has an avatar, some sort of anime avatar.
I was gonna say, what are you gonna say? This is from Yu-Gi-Oh again?
No, it's not for you. I know it's not from that.
I couldn't tell you what it's from.
It's from some other anime thing that I'm not gonna.
I just knew that you didn't know. So,
but I will say this: I saw that coming attraction for that Lord of the Rings anime story that they're putting out.
Ooh, I did too.
I'm going to see that.
By the way, if anybody has not seen it, and I'm not giving away spoilers, Transformers 1.
Was it good?
So good. So good. Went to go see with the family
it's a good group of
weekend.
people in it.
So good. So good.
Oh, we did YouTube users question already. Let's get another one here. Let's get Miss F. Hicks. Purdy or Darnold?
Mrs. FX. No, it's not actually.
Mishafix?
Mishafix.
It's a Mishafix.
Mishafix.
Christopher Adams, Bucky or Braylon?
Bucky.
Josh Hart, Jerome Ford or Bucky?
Jerome Ford. Like Jerome Ford this week.
Travis, Patriots or Bears defense?
Bears. The Bears.
Oh, Nate, should I start Achane or James Conner?
James Conner. Easily.
Conner easily. Okay, and last but not least, Heather Mendez. Hey, y'all. Would you drop Gabe Davis for Wicks? 100%. Heather,
100%
right now.
Yep,
And then Jennings,
110%.
Sutton, or Singletary in the flex?
Sutton, actually. Like it this week.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm playing Jauan Jennings.
That bad.
Heather.
The Raiders
Bo
are
Nix is
that
worse.
bad.
I don't care. Bo Nix is worse at the end of the day. Again, drop your comments below even after the stream is over, and you just might win yourself the latest Trophy Smack giveaway over from Fantasy Pros. Again, we're giving this away for Trophy Smack, the Wall Smack. It's your choice too of what you get. Drop your comments, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell. You get it. Use the Start Sit Assistant for all of your decision makings when you can't get a hold of one of the pros. fantasypros.com/myplaybook, or just download the My Playbook app. And while you're at it, look at the more tools we have here. The Are They Playing tool. If you're unsure about a player, we can help. fantasypros.com/Are They Playing. This is fantastic. We're trying to give you as much as we possibly can accurate predictions on whether or not a player is going to be active, depending on the injury, the history of the player. It's just mind-blowing. Go check it out for yourself. And of course, join our Discord, fantasypros.com/chat. D-Bro, always a pleasure. Seth, always more of a pleasure because Seth just hangs out in the back.
Knew you were going
there. But again, fun time, everybody. We'll be back on Saturday. I want to remind everybody, the live stream Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern, myself and the Kraken, Tom Strachan, are going to be there taking your questions because we've got the Sunday London game. So join us Saturday morning to get all of your questions answered. Again, Saturday, 10 Eastern. I know it's not your normal thing there. So if you're at junior soccer game or gymnastics or whatever the heck you're doing, or you're at the grocery store, plug in, be ready, join us for the live stream. That'll do it for us. There you go. But the story of the game goes on. For D-Bro, I'm Joey P. We'll see you next time, kids. Happy week 5.
Yee. Kraken.
Yeah.
That was nice. I like that.
I want Sam. please give me a Sam Darnold win.
Oh,
against the
easy.
Jets.
Sammy Darnold, baby.
I love
Ghostbuster
chaos.
in.